Hi everyone, welcome to Bodhi Coding. In the previous video, we have seen about creating the testing and training data sets. Now we are going to discuss about creating the model, the algorithms for the machine learning, model. Okay. Now we are going to import the packages for the model creation, and I'm not going to using a single model. I'm going to create three classification models. Okay, three classification models. So here we need to predict the two classes alone. So that is why we need to using the classification model. Okay, 0 and 1 only we have to predict that. So okay, so I'm going to using the three models here. So the logistic regression, random forest classifier, and also the decision tree classifier. So first I'm going to import those package from the scikit-learn. Okay, create model. I need to import the logistic regression, and also need to import the next one is like a random forest. So scikit-learn ensemble. Okay, ensemble. Classifier, I think so. Okay. So ensemble. The next one is next one is I'm going to import the decision tree classifier. Scikit and dot tree decision tree classifier. Okay. So next I need to import the accuracy score package. So what is this purpose of this accuracy score package is we need to measure the how much accurately the machine learning model predict the values from the test set. So once the model is created, we need to predict the test value, test data set. So we will be training the model using this X train and Y train data set, and we need to calculate the predict the values for this X test, and we need to compare that with the Y test, which is already there. Okay, so after we passing this, it will provide how much of accuracy it is predicted correctly. Okay, we need to import the accuracy model. So I made it here. Accuracy score, and also I need to import the confusion matrix. So what does this confusion matrix means? So once predicted, we need to measure how much of this how much of this 0 is predicted as 0 as well as 1, and how much of this 1 is predicted as 1 as well as 0. So how many it was predicted correctly and how many it was predicted wrongly, we need to measure that. So that is the purpose of the confusion matrix. Okay, confusion matrix, and we need to import the C1. Okay, I already did that, but instead of C side I had imported that also. Okay, and also I need to import the classification report method. So let me discuss about the classification report laterly after once the model is built. Okay, classification report. That's not as well as the warning. So I'm going to ignore the warnings while predict the machine learning model to having the clear idea about this. Okay, so warnings. filter warning. I'm going to ignore that. So once I will check that all is correct. Okay, all is correct. Okay, I'm going to further implement the method, the function for the model creation. Okay, so I already told that I'm going to compare the multiple models. So before that, I will initiate a dictionary to having this model first. Okay, let me create a dictionary here. Models will be here, and so inside this list I'm going to create the dictionary for the every model. Okay, so this dictionary will having the keeper value with name of that model and the package for that model. Logistic regression. I will take it from here. Okay, and the model, the next key will be the model. Okay, model will be logistic regression from here. Same dictionary I'm going to copy it here. Okay, now I'm going to pass the random forest classification. Okay, now I have created the dictionaries inside the list, which will be iterated of the inside the method, the function. For the each model, we will be training that, and we can evaluate the model. Okay, with the testing data. Now I'm going to create a function training model. Okay, training models. So my first argument will be here. So models. Okay, I'm going to pass this model inside this, as well as I'm going to pass this test training splits. Okay, I have passed those also. Okay, inside that, the first I'm going to iterate through this models list. Okay, model parameters. I'm going to give it as a model parameters. Okay, first of all I'm going to print the name of the model. So inside this game it will be taking and printing this model. Okay, sorry. Okay, once model name is printed, I'm going to create a variable that will assign this model class into the model name. Okay, so next will be the model parameters, and I'm going to call the model keyword. So it will be this method will be passing here. Okay, this will be passed here, and it will be created. The model will be initiated. So once the model will be initiated, it was like a student which we have got admission in the school. It won't learn anything. It will be freshly. It is just like student. Okay. Next step, we are going to make it as a learn model dot fit. Okay, now the learning process will start. We are going to train that student, that model, with this test and the x and the training y train split. Okay, so once it is learned, we are going to predict the train value first. Okay, train value first. Let me say that. So why this actually predict the training value itself also. So for some kind of situation when we have an imbalanced data set, so the training accuracy will be high, but the testing accuracy will be low. So the accuracy using the training set will be very high, and the testing accuracy will be low, means it is having some biased value. So biased value means it will be the prediction class will be mostly depending on the one particular fit. So for that purpose, safer side, we are actually having the training accuracy also, okay, to compare that. Okay, so once it is compared, we can decide that whether it is imbalance or not, like that. So for that purpose, I'm having here. So inside that I will put it like it is training accuracy. Okay, training accuracy, and the next step. Okay, so I'm going to print this accuracy of this training data set. Accuracy score. Sorry, I have to see value. Okay. Accuracy score, and I'm going to pass the target area of the training set, and also the currently now we have predicted value here. Okay, first it will provide the training accuracy here. Okay. Now what we are going to next is we are going to also provide the testing accuracy next. So what is the accuracy of the testing data set? Okay, so this will be the testing. Okay, next here will be we are going to test prediction. In test predict, we are going to predict the X test. Okay, X test, the independent column of the test data set. Okay, so once it is predicted, we have to pass that Y test with the Y test with the test prediction. Okay, so once this training accuracy and the testing accuracy is computed, we need to provide the confusion matrix. Confusion matrix. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Now we need to calculate the confusion matrix. Here we need to provide the testing Y test under the test predict. Okay, and also we have to map it as then the heat map. So for the visualization, we will using the heat map from the Cbond. Okay, dot heat map. So inside that we are going to pass this confusion matrix. Okay, and we are going to annotation will be the true. It will provide the values in the graph itself. Okay, so next we are showing the graph. The next one is we need to prepare the classification report. Okay, classification report. So next section we are printing the classification report here. So for this we need to pass the Y test, and now you are familiar with this data sets, Y test, and what is the meaning of this target testing splitted data and test prediction. Okay, so test prediction is nothing but we have predicted here for the testing. Okay, testing independent data set portion. Okay, so once entered, we are going to separate each model here. So for the safer side, I will put okay, some separation mark. I will make some gap to the one model to another model, so I'll put here. There is also, okay, there is some syntax error, 1 minute. Okay. So the name, okay, inside this I put the comma inside this, I need to put it here. Okay, models here. Now I'm going to call this method here. So I'm going to pass this models xtrain, xtest, ytrain and ytest. Okay. So as expected, it will be calculated it will be calculated trained, it will be trained the model for each model using this training set, and it will provide the testing parameters, testing accuracy, training accuracy itself also. We will discuss about this value, how this function work in the next video. Okay.